Did you guys know that half of our Malaysian population is already obese? And also, why is that? Is it because our food? Is it because our culture? We like nasi lemak, morning breakfast itself, we have a heavy nasi lemak. Simplify life, amplify wellness. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Back to Basic podcast brought to you by Engage Life. My name is Paresh. I'm a founder and CEO of Engage Life, and I will be your host for this podcast. With over 12 years' experience in the industry, what I've really seen is people struggle to break down the complexity of wellness. That's why we created Engage Life to help people to make wellness simple and have actionable SAP, and most important, to be very clear in terms of what they want to achieve. And Engage Life is just not a company, it's a brand, it's a movement by its own. What we want to do is to help educate people in terms of giving them educational contents and the right information, because there's so many information out there these days. You can get it from YouTube and so many different places, right? So giving people the right accurate information in terms of education and empowering them to make changes in their life, such as giving them actionable steps and also practical tips that they can do on a day-to-day basis. And lastly, to create a long-lasting behavior changes for the individual, because as you know, if we do it one off, you will never see a difference. You need to do it on a consistent basis in order for us to achieve any sort of wellness results. So that is a bit about Engage Life, and what you can expect from this podcast is this podcast will bring in different experts from the field and the industry in order to break down complex wellness topics. And what we want to do is to make sure that these topics become simple and in a very effective form, that you are able to digest information and then put this information into practice right away, so that you are able to simplify your life and amplify your wellness and make a long-lasting positive impact as well, right? So why this podcast, and what are the first topic we're going to discuss? The first topic we're going to discuss, we're going to really dive into one of the most pressing health issue that is in our front doorstep, right? It's already here. We can't avoid it, and it's there to stay, so that we need to make sure that we are able to tackle this issue head on. And the pressing health issue we are tackling in the first episode, and we're going to discuss this, is about obesity. Did you guys know that half of our Malaysian population is already obese? Do you guys know that? Right? And also, why is that? Is it because our food? Is it because our culture? We like nasi lemak, morning breakfast itself, we have a heavy nasi lemak, right? Or a wonton mee in the morning, right? A lot of heavy carbs. Is it a cultural thing? Or is it because our sedentary lifestyle? We don't move a lot these days. We get what we can in terms of food, and we just chuck it in, right? Everyone is so busy as well. So I think one of the key things we want to look at is obesity, into what levels is impacting us in terms of economy, in terms of as an individual. And one of the key things we looked at is the medical insurance premium that is hiking every single year. So how obesity is actually causing and affecting all this. If you guys don't know, obesity causes 200 different types of NCD diseases, and it's important that we tackle this obesity issue in a very comprehensive and technical way, so that we can understand how to actually gradually reduce this obesity level as an individual and as a nation as well. So stay tuned to the next episode, and we will discuss further on this topic with our special guest that we will invite. And make sure that you have your questions set up and send in your questions to us as well. Stay tuned, and see you guys in the next Back to Basic episode.
This podcast is brought to you by Engage Life. Looking to elevate your wellness? Discover community, rewards, coaching, programs, and events, all in one platform. Your wellness journey starts here. Download the Engage Life app today. Available on Google Play Store and Apple App Store.